Your sound alternative.
All right, outside the Sewanee gym, Coach Huffman, here we go. Tomorrow you guys are playing Sewanee, beat them pretty handily at home, but it seems like, I think you mentioned it in practice, the key to Sewanee is beating them in transition.
You know, a good team and a scary team to play because, you know, we had that margin at home, and I think it's a game we really have to be ready to play. They're good at home. They shoot 36 three-pointers a game, and a lot of them go in. They're going to press you, so we got to take care of the basketball. We got to find them in transition, no doubt about it.
That's a lot of three-pointers. Are you guys going to shoot 36 three-pointers to counter that?
I hope not. I hope we're doing a little bit of inside work, I hope.
How are you guys doing late in the season in terms of health? It looks like everyone's pretty healthy. Everyone seems to be all right.
You're doing okay. Jenna missed this week of practice with just a quad contusion, but she's ready to go for tomorrow.
All right. And again, depth seems to always be key for you guys with you know, you guys can go 10 deep and that you try to wear a lot of these teams down. How key is that for you, especially on the road now?
You know, and this will be a tough game to use that depth since they just rotate their 12 players in. But I think it's been a key. All season long, I think we'll stay fresh late in the game. We'll stay fresh late in the season. So I'm thinking it'll pay dividends here.
All right. Well, Coach, 14 wins in a row. Let's go get number 15 tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, John.
All right. We're here at the Sewanee Gymnasium.
Juhan Gymnasium.
The Juhan Gymnasium.
Yes.
You got me, Coach. Okay.
I'm not trying to get you. I just, you know, this used to be my office.
Yeah. He used to coach here. Coached here for 3 years.
This is my office for 5 years. They renovated it. Now it's the men's.
Now it's the men's bathroom.
They're sending me.
Are they sending you a message?
I don't know. I'd hate to say.
Well, so you guys now get ready to take on Sewanee. You beat them pretty handily at home, but you mentioned to the guys in practice it could be a different story tomorrow.
Well, we shot the ball really well at home. I don't know if you remember, but and sometimes when you do that, especially at home, it can mask some of the difficulties that you may have had on the defensive end. And you know, these guys are a team that's really dangerous here, especially on Friday night. We had a team that won 22 games about 4 years ago and went to the NCAA tournament and got beat up here on a Friday night by a team of theirs that didn't have a much better record than these guys do. So, you know, our margin for error is a lot thinner than most people think. And you know, given the fact that we really don't have a lot of interior scoring, you know, we have to shoot the ball pretty well, and sometimes that's difficult to do on the road. So, you know, we've got our work cut out for us. We'll be ready to go, though.
You mentioned interior scoring. It looks like Joe Bergfeld's getting healthier, and he said he might be back soon. What's the status on him?
He did?
Did he lie to me?
Well, I mean, apparently while he was injured, he got his medical degree, too.
Okay.
Well, you know, you know, it's been all year. He's not cleared. He hasn't done anything live yet. He's not going to play this weekend. But we wanted to bring him on the trip because he could move around, and obviously Rex is with us, and you know, we want him to get at least to start thinking about playing. And you know, whether it just depends on how he progresses this week. You know, we have 2 weeks to the conference tournament. You know, it would be great for him if he could just play a little bit. It would be better for us if he would just redshirt and we could get a bunch of people to donate that 5th year for him. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, you know, if we can squeeze a little bit out of Joe sometime in these last few games, that'd be great, but it's not going to be this weekend.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck tomorrow against the University of the South.
Thanks, man.
All right, we're outside the Juhan Gymnasium, as Coach Finland just corrected me, here at Sewanee, and I'm with Tom Callan, the senior forward. And Tom, I spoke with Rex Call earlier. He said you're now kind of getting back into full strength. So what is that? How's that feel for you?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I used to be going day to day. I actually can remember last time we played them, I played maybe 10, 15 minutes, and you know, played like 3 or 4 minute skits at one time. And it was frustrating, but it feels really good getting back into it and starting to get my game going again.
Coach Finland said that even though you guys beat Sewanee earlier in the year, you shot really well at home. He kind of said it may not be the same story again playing in a hostile environment. What do you guys have to do to make sure you're ready for Sewanee tomorrow?
We shot so well that it kind of masked some definitcies.
He said the same thing.
Really?
He said the exact same thing.
So that's a big emphasis this weekend. We really have to show up our defense, especially they have a 6'9", I think, post who killed us last time, and they didn't really shoot very well either. So that's a big thing for us this weekend.
Are things starting to come together pretty well? As you know, the conference tournaments in a couple weeks, are things starting to kind of come together and click?
Yeah. We're getting a little tired. Everything's getting a little monotonous. But yeah, they're starting to pick up a little bit, and we have 2 huge weekends before the tournament starts to get some wins and better our record a little bit.
All right. Well, Tom, thank you so much for joining me. Good luck tomorrow against Sewanee.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm John Herrick here with Ryan Foudy. We just called the action here at the Juhan Gymnasium. The Tigers, the DePauw Tigers, that is, get 2 big wins. Ryan, let's first start with the women. Man, they really dominated that one from the outset.
That's right. They really did a nice job of working inside, exploiting the undersized offense lineup that Sewanee put out there. Really working inside to Emily Marshall, Katie Aldrich. We saw both of them scoring in double figures. So really a solid job by the Tigers offensively, and defensively they were very dominant as well.
And then, of course, on the men's side of things, they were up, and then the Sewanee came back, made a little bit of run in the second half, but they found a way to win it down the stretch. Free throw shooting was a bit of an issue, but they come away with a 9-point win.
That's right. The second half, they especially struggled shooting from anywhere on the court, especially the stripe. But they were able to come away with the victory, and that's just one thing that Coach Finland looks to build upon as they bounce back from that loss to center. And really a nice job. We see Tony James scoring in double figures there. And to see him come along with Tommy Weekly, who stepped it up big, hitting 4 of 6 free throws in the second half.
Yep, and now both teams take on Oglethorpe Sunday. We will see you live from Atlanta, Georgia this upcoming Sunday.